This final thing will make or break your entire fitness journey, and it's something I wish I knew when I first started out. And this one thing is, long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a baby was born. Now, he grew up to be a very average male, and he wanted more from life. He knew he could surpass his limits, and he wanted to be jacked. He wanted to stop being embarrassed to take his shirt off, and he just wanted people to like him and give him the respect that he deserved. He made hundreds of mistakes along the way, but now he has devoted his whole life to teaching you, yes you beautiful person watching this video, how to learn from all his mistakes. All he asks in return is that you subscribe. You guys, I've tried every routine in the book. I've tried every diet in the book. I've done a dirty bulk. I've lean bulked. I've lost weight very fast and very slowly. I've done a body recomposition, but man, the learning curve was so long for me. So today I'm going to cut that curve for you and tell you exactly what you need to do if you're a beginner to the gym. After this video, you're going to leave with a goal and a clear sense of direction. And also, if you watch till the end, I will share the one most important thing that I learned way too late that will make or break your entire fitness journey. Now, I know you're probably thinking, oh, Ski, how can I possibly gain all these benefits from just a single video? Well, luckily for you, I, Ski Mask Duets, have the answers. So let's jump into the deep end. Tip number 1. Start with a clear goal. Now, this step is crucial, okay? You gotta ask yourself, why do you want to go to the gym? Why do you even care about this, right? You have an outcome in mind that you're after. You need to identify it and then identify with it. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to build muscle? Do you not want to get too big but get a little toned? Do you want to become healthier and improve your heart rate and blood pressure? Do you want to look like a Greek god? Why are you doing this? Why do you even want to get in the gym? You need to know what it is so you can take the right steps to get there. So I want you to pause this video real quick, take your shirt off, go look in the mirror and figure this out, and then write it down somewhere, right? What you want to do, what your goal is. Save it in your notes on your iPhone. You cannot move forward until you know this. Yes, it is that important. Now, after you've done that, we come to tip 2, which is find a workout routine that works for you. Now that you know what your goal is, you need to pick the correct routine to achieve your goal. What is the easiest way to do this and the fastest? There's 2 very easy methods, okay? Method 1, use ChatGPT, which, I made a video about this and it's free to use. And if you just explain to it your goal, it'll create a routine specifically for that goal. It's actually really sick. Artificial intelligence is cracked, but I know since most of you might not prefer to do that, there's another way that I personally like to do, which is find an influencer, public figure, athlete, somebody that you watch online that has your goal body. If you want to get huge, for example, go look at the Trend Twins. They have really good videos on building mass. If you want to be lean, fast, athletic, and strong, go check out Kino Body, right? He's literally that entire niche. So just find someone on social media who you really want to be like and go get their routine. Now, the key here, and this is very important actually, don't do whatever their routine is right away from the jump. Okay, that's a big mistake. They took a long time to work up to that. In order to not screw yourself over from the jump, what you do is get the routine and cut it in half when you start. So for example, if they're doing 4 sets of an exercise, do 2. This is important because if you're doing too much in the beginning, it'll cause problems down the line. Just find an influencer with your desired result, take the routine, cut it in half, and now you're good to go. Now you have your goal and you have your routine. Tip 3, warm up and focus on form. For the love of God, this is so important. Okay, guys, hear me out, please. Do not skip this, okay? I wish I wasn't an idiot when I was younger and I first started lifting. I never warmed up and I went straight into heavy lifts with really bad form. It was an ego thing and I was honestly so stupid. Now I'm dealing with so many injuries to this day after just a few years of doing that, okay? For example, my lower back is toast. My elbows hurt with any pressing movements. My knees are always stiff and in pain, especially when I wake up. My wrists hurt all the time. Do not end up like me. Literally the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz, and I need to freaking oil up my joints every day. So please do not take your joint health and mobility for granted. I wish I could go back in time to undo this damage. I don't care if it makes the workout longer, and you shouldn't either, okay? Always warm up with no weight. Make very gradual increases in weight. For fuck's sake, man. Stretch. I don't care if you think it looks gay. You know what looks gayer than that? Not being able to hit the gym anymore because you screwed yourself over like a buffoon. Listen up, guys. I know we're only at number 3, but I promise number 5 is the most important key of them all. However, you cannot just skip to it, okay? Otherwise, it won't make sense. So take your finger off the screen, okay? I see you about to click off, buddy. Don't do it. Matter of fact, subscribe instead. I'll see you at tip 4. Tip 4 is stop eating like garbage. You guys, I can't tell you how important this step is. You don't need to fully adopt a diet or start counting calories right off the bat. That usually causes information overload and then you don't want to do anything. Stop eating like crap. It's actually a very simple concept. Everyone knows how to do this. In the back of your mind, you know you probably shouldn't eat that entire pizza. Maybe you should stop after 2 or 3 slices, right? You know that maybe you should eat that lunch meat sandwich in the fridge instead of that entire bag of Sun Chips. What are you doing? Just start small by cutting out the excess garbage. Especially if you're a gym noob, you will make so much faster progress. When I first started out, I thought, oh, I had to be eating extra large garbage burritos every single day, and no, all it did was make me fat. Cut out the excess garbage, it'll expedite expedite your results. All 4 of these tips are really solid, but the most important tip of all, tip 5, you need to get stronger over time. When lifting weights, you need to get stronger, okay? In one way or another. Now, let me explain why. If you really think about it, your body has a certain amount of muscle cells and it has no reason to grow the muscle cells or increase them in size if it's not being put under bigger loads. Hey, yo, you get the point, okay? This is a huge mistake I made for a really long time, okay? If you're still lifting the exact same weight as last year, more than likely you look the exact same as last year too. I'm not talking shit. It's actually sad to me, but let me tell you guys about a story about somebody who regularly goes to my gym. I've seen this dude consistently there several days out of the week for years. I'm not watching him, but eventually you start to notice who's there regularly and what they do and stuff. And this guy has looked the exact same for the last 4 freaking years, or however many years I've been seeing him. Like, he literally hasn't lost a single pound of fat or gained a single pound of muscle. His physique has been identical. He does the exact same exercises and weights every time he comes in. I don't know his story. Maybe he's dealing with health issues. I don't know what it is, but you cannot do the same thing every time because your body has no reason to improve. If there's not increase in stress, there will not be an increase in results. You guys, the worst thing you can be is a consistent failure. Consistency is good unless you're constantly failing. When people see you start to get into the gym, you're consistent, you're never missing a workout, you're never missing a meal, guys, but for some reason you're half-assing it and you're not making any progress, they're gonna think, damn, Billy is so consistent. He hasn't changed at all. Clearly this stuff doesn't work. And guess what? Now they're demotivated because of your lack of results, and now they're never gonna get in the gym. If you want to improve as a natural lifter, guys, you need to make it a point to get stronger, progressively overload over time by either adding more weight over time, doing more reps with the same weight, okay, doing more sets with the same weight, or just decreasing the amount of time that you're resting in between sets, okay? These are all ways to increase your strength over time. But wait, before you click off, I know I said 5, but guys, there's something I left out on purpose, and this final thing will make or break your entire fitness journey, and it's something I wish I knew when I first started out. And this one thing is, drumroll, you need to enjoy what you're doing. Yes, as simple as it is, it's such a big tip, and that is correct. You need to enjoy what you're doing. So simple, but so complicated. Now, let me tell you why. Going to the gym should get you excited, okay? You should be like pumped up to go to the next workout. You should be counting down the days until your next workout is. Man, I used to hate my old routine that I started out doing with trial and error. I had all kinds of joint pain from not warming up. I was forcing myself to go because I thought, like, it's supposed to hurt, right? More pain, more gain, and I hated all the exercises I was doing. I didn't know about exercise variation. And it wasn't until I made the necessary changes in what I was doing and established a clear goal, like step 1, that I became much more excited to work out and much happier with the routine I was doing. Check this out. This is a literal cheat code to learning how to enjoy anything you do in life, okay? Not just the gym. This is my Krabby Patty secret formula to always doing what needs to be done. Keyword, dopamine. Yeah, back to my dopamine detox video. Dopamine is the motivation chemical in your brain, okay? It's what makes you excited and forces you to get off your ass to go do something. It creates motivation for a desired outcome. Now, how do you generate dopamine on command? This is the secret right here, okay? If you don't feel like working out, for example, how do you generate dopamine to make yourself want to go? This is a mindset trick that I use, okay? I will literally visualize me hitting a personal record on a lift, something crazy, or I'll visualize me losing more fat and just seeing the fat melt off my body and how aesthetic I look in my head. I'm thinking about a desirable outcome and a best case scenario, and now all of a sudden I have delusional optimism, guys. That's what you need to have, delusional optimism. It sounds stupid, but it literally causes your brain to generate dopamine because you get a little bit excited about the future, about that potential achievement, and now all of a sudden you have way more motivation to train or do whatever it is you need to do. Learn to generate dopamine on command by creating interest, and I swear you'll win in any aspect of life. Now, with that being said, if you guys found this video helpful, then subscribe. Press subscribe button. It costs no money, okay? If you didn't already, sub to the channel. I promise I give better advice than most channels on here, okay? I hate recycled information, honestly. I always present new findings, and I will only make videos on topics with information that I think you guys will actually benefit from. This is Ski Mask Duets signing out. Let's create the best version of ourselves to give to the world, okay? Peace.